We find ourselves in the midst of a constitutional crisis. In our current environment, outrage is traveling faster than facts. Hatred and bigotry are traveling faster than facts. And public opinion is shifting with a single news headline. Due process is more essential now than ever. Due process means that no one, no matter how powerful, no matter how powerless, can be punished or deprived of rights without fair procedures. It's not a partisan concept. It's not about protecting the guilty. It's about protecting everyone. Our Constitution guarantees it because history has shown that what happens when governments abandon due process, injustice becomes law. Tyranny becomes routine. Today we're living in a time when accusations, whether they're in politics, in the media, or online, they can destroy lives overnight. We've seen elected officials, we've seen public servants, even private citizens tried in a court of public opinion long before any evidence is known. This isn't just unfair, it's dangerous. Imagine if your life and your career and your freedom could be taken away without a chance to defend yourself. They could. Free Kilmar, no jury, no evidence, just an allegation and a headline on Fox News. That's what happens when we lose sight of due process. And we are seeing that today. Frangel Reyes, a young father from Florida, detained and sent to El Salvador without a trial. Mahmoud Khalil, a student at Columbia University, detained without a trial. Rumeysa Öztürk, a PhD student at Tufts University, accosted on the street by a group of unmarked masked men and detained without a trial. All of these people here legally. All of them have not committed any crime. And Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a young father from Maryland, detained and sent to prison in El Salvador. A life sentence without due process, no trial, no chance to defend himself. And the government's response, it was an administrative error, they said. Governments admitted they wrongfully deported Kilmar. Even the Supreme Court has directed the Trump administration to bring him home, and they haven't done so. That's fascism! That's it. Due process doesn't mean we ignore wrongdoing. It doesn't mean we're soft on crime or corruption. It means we commit to the truth over convenience. It means we investigate before we convict. It means fairness over bigotry and racism. We need to hold our media, our leaders especially, and ourselves to a higher standard. Demand evidence. Insist on fairness. Remember that due process protects the innocent and it restrains the powerful. I'm going to share some words from Senator Cory Booker. History has shown that when due process and basic constitutional rights are eroded, even for a few people, it does not stop. The government, in trying to use some antiquated laws from the 1800s, are literally disappearing people without due process, or the opportunity to prove that their presence is lawful, or even that they may be a U.S. citizen. Even Trump himself said he wants to deport American citizens to foreign countries. Fuck that! Do not be mistaken that this is about not just about immigrants, it's about all of us. When the president denies due process to some, it threatens due process for all. So now is the time to cause some of that good trouble. We need to let our president and our government know that if they continue on this path, there will be a rising up. A rising up of people's voices, our voices, a rising up of that good trouble.
Yeah.